Hello, my name is Patty Kinder, AOAExcel's Operations Manager of Business and Career Services. Thank you for your interest in the Optometry Career Center, where optometry meets success. This demonstration is scheduled to last approximately 30 minutes and brought to you by April Dunnett, Account Service Manager with Boxwood Technology. April will demonstrate the registration progress and how to access an employer profile, post a job opportunity, view listings, and apply for a job, plus the checkout process for these services and other career resources offered through the Career Center. So at this time, I would like to introduce April.
Hi, my name is April Dunnett. As she mentioned, I am the Account Service Manager for the AOA's Career Center, and I'll be here as customer support for any questions that may arise as you go through the job postings or anything like that. What we're actually going to do today, I'm briefly going to take you through both the employers and the job seeker side of the Career Center, so you can just get the look and feel of how the site will play out. The page that we're looking at now, this is the main page of the Career Center. As you can see, it does separate the Employers section from the Job Seeker section, and the available links will help direct you into the appropriate areas. We're actually going to get started by going over the Employers section of the site. Okay. So first, they have Employer Login, Register Now, Employer Resources, and Subscriptions. So first, we're actually going to access the employer resources. So it'll take you to the main page of the Employers Career Center with some helpful links, or the frequently used links for employers. First one that we have is products and rates. When clicking on this, this will direct you into the products and rates that are currently available for the online job postings. Okay. So here there's a couple of different options for single job postings, multiple job postings, and also we have a multiple job posting personalized service if you would feel better reaching out to a sales representative. Okay, the first option that we have is the Single Job Express service. When clicking on this, this will direct you into the single job posting packages that are currently available. Here it is broken down by member rates. If you want to post on just AOA only, the member pricing and the non-member pricing. We also provide with AOA and partner site, or you can choose an NHCN job posting, which will post on AOA and also broadcast it out across the National Healthcare Career Network, which currently consists of right around 300 different medically related associations. Okay. The next option on the products and rates is the multiple job self-service. This will actually help you create your own customized solution if you have more than one position to post. So you can go through this on your own. Click Continue. Here you have two options. Option one is you can use an online calculator to determine the amount that you'll need to spend in the prepaid account based on the type of positions that you need to post. And option two would be if you just have a lump sum that you can use for recruiting. You can just put that amount in there and it'll deduct from it as you post. Typically, option one is chosen. I'll show you how that works. You just hit Continue. Okay, so here you'll have the option to either put in the network packages if you have multiple, or the AOA postings if you have multiple as well. So say if you know you had 5 different listings that you'd like to post on the AOA. Actually, we'll do 8. 8 different listings that you'd like to post for 30 days. Once you spend over $1,000, it'll begin giving you a discounted rate, and it'll show you here the amount of discount will be available to you. So you could then put these funds in a prepaid package and post at your convenience. Okay, and lastly was the multiple job personalized service. Again, this is similar to the multiple job self-service. You can just reach out to our sales representative who can work through a customized package with you. Next, on the employer's main page, we have the resume search. At this point, this will prompt you to log in or register to begin access to the resume database. You would typically need to have an active job posting on the site to gain full access. Otherwise, you would just have access to the demo, which will kind of allow you to put in your search criteria and give you an idea of how many resumes in the database would meet your criteria prior to posting. Okay. The resume agent, what this is an automated search that you can set up within your account that'll email you any new resumes daily that will meet your search criteria. So it'll keep you from having to come in every single day and check to see if there are new candidates. Okay, to the right we have the Post Jobs link. At this point, if you click on it, it'll prompt you to log in or register, similar to the other one, so that you can begin the posting process. Next, we have some employer resources. These are just some helpful job posting tips, government compliance, things like that for employers. And lastly, we have our customer service help link. When clicking on this, this will direct you into the FAQs for the employers. And then when clicking on any one of the questions, it'll then provide you with an answer to that question. If for some reason you don't see the question that you're looking for in the list, we do also provide our telephone number and our hours of operation. You can contact us by phone. Or at the bottom, there's a link that says Ask Your Own Question. You can click on this. It'll open up an email format that you can submit an email to our support queue, which we do check constantly throughout the day. Okay. So if you're new to the site and you're ready to register an account, you can just click on either Post Jobs or Sign In. Any of this will direct you into our secure sign-in area. Again, if you're a first-time user, you can click here to register, or you can click on the Create a New Account link. All these will take you to the same place as well, which will then take you into the blank registration form. As you find when you go through the Career Center, a lot of it is fill in the blanks, and it will walk you through each step, each process step by step. Okay, and the fields marked with the plus are mandatory. So here you can enter your first name, last name, phone number. You can put in your email, and you get to choose your own password. Member status, asks if you're an AOA member, and if you answer yes, you then just need to put in your AOA member number. Okay, when registering, typically most would register as an employer, because they'll be posting for their own company. However, we do also provide a means for recruiters and advertising agencies to register as well. If you choose to register as one of these, you would be able to manage multiple clients within one account. Next, coming down, as for the employer name, URL, and a profile. This does state to you here, this will appear with the job posting, but not the actual job posting itself. This will appear in the About the Employer section, so this will just kind of be a little bit about your company. Okay, next is the agreements, terms and conditions. You can scroll through this, and you have to check that you've read the terms and conditions for the site. Okay, ask if you received any assistance. And lastly, we have the verification of registration, which is kind of a fraud prevention that's in place. You would enter the characters here, hit Save and Continue, and the next screen just simply asks for your address. Okay. Once you save and continue through there, it will then send the user on the account a welcome email with some helpful links to get back to the Career Center. Okay. So I'll go ahead and I'll sign into the account that I registered previously. Once logged in, this will then put you on the My Account page, which is kind of an overview of your account. Okay, we'll briefly go over that. Coming down, we have the Quick Resume Search, which will allow you to put in a quick resume search based on any keywords. And at this point, since we don't have any active listings, we'll just provide you with the demo, which I'll show you in just a few moments. Okay. Your company name will appear here. And to the right, you'll have the option to upload any logos that you would like. If you do upload logos, this will then appear with all of your active listings on the site. Okay, most of the links are pretty self-explanatory. First one we have is Edit Employer Profile. This was the information that was put in during the registration process. You can edit My Information, which is the actual user's information. Change your password and create a new user. Since this one is set up as an advertising, you do have the Manage Clients option here. And here we have the Become a Brand to Recruit. This is just an additional feature that's offered, a product that you can purchase. This will just spotlight your company. This will make it where you can generate banners, which will appear on the job seeker side of the site and also within the job listing. And it'll then link into your profile that you have set up, again, just spotlighting your company. This is an additional option that can be purchased. Okay. Next, in the links area, you post a job, resume search, and view reports, which is some kind of statistics reports. To the right, we have the cross-post specifications. What this will be if you have multiple listings to post, if you have 50 or 60 different jobs. This just provides an easier means to do so as opposed to doing each one manually. Okay. Next is the products and rates. Okay. When clicking on this will take you into the products and rates that I just showed you previously. Okay. Terms and conditions and policies. I can click on that to view that at any point in time. And again, our customer service support link. Okay. Coming down in the jobs box, you post the job. It'll show you the total number of pending jobs, which are jobs that have been saved in the account but have not yet been activated. The total number of active jobs, which are ones that are currently running on the site. And inactive jobs, which are ones that have since expired. We do also provide statistics for both the active and inactive jobs. So I'll briefly show you that. Clicking on statistics, this will bring you to the statistics report. We do provide a detailed key for the different acronyms that you would see in the report. So here it'll show you the job ID, the title, the duration of time it's been running, the total number of detailed views, apply clicks, candidates delivered, applications received, friends emailed, agents emailed, and also the network distribution. And you do have the option to print this report at any time if you'd like to keep track throughout the process. Okay, next coming down we have the applications box. So this is where all of the applications will be stored within your account. So here we'll have it separated from the active jobs and inactive jobs. So first is from active. These are the ones, again, that are still running on the site. It'll show you how many total and how many you have not viewed. And over here to the right, we'll have from inactive jobs, which are ones that have since expired. It'll show you how many total and how many you have not viewed as well. You can actually review these at any point in time and still reach out to the job seekers who have applied, even though the listing is no longer active. Okay, the bottom lists some information about the searchable resume database. Currently lets you know that you do have the demo, again, so because we don't have an active listing. And to the right, it'll show you the total network resumes that you would have access to. And then here, lastly, is where you can create or manage your resume search agent. Okay. So by clicking on either demo or the number, this will take you into the resume database demo. So here's where you would actually be able to put in your search criteria to just get an idea of how many positions or how many resumes would meet the position you're looking to fill. Just an example, if we're looking in California, how many resumes would be available. It'll then narrow it down to the total in California. You can also narrow it down by keywords or education, which will then narrow it down further. So it'll give you an idea of what you would have access to once you have an active listing. Okay, great. So once you're all ready to post, you can click on any of the Post a Job links or the Post a Job tab that we have at the top. These will all take you to the same place, which will begin walking you through the job posting process. Again, as I mentioned previously, this is kind of fill in the blanks, and it will walk you through the entire process. So here it asks for your job title, internal job number, just for tracking, and the description of the position. Again, the fields marked with a plus are mandatory, but you can always add additional information in the other fields if you'd like. So requirements, skills, and you can also put the education, whether it be preferred or required. Okay, next is the disciplines for which your position would appear under. So you would want to choose the appropriate discipline and category. Okay, next, the sector. This would be whether it would be like a hospice, hospital, private practice, public health. Next is the type, whether it be full-time, part-time, contract, and the experience level. You do also have a box here if telecommuting is allowed. You can check that. And you can also specify if there's more than one opening. The salary area is optional, but if you have salary information, you can put that in, and also if relocation cost, if you would offer relocation. Next is the location of the position. We have the country, state, city, and zip. Okay. And again, since I'm currently set up as an advertising agency, this is where the client information would appear. Otherwise, if you're an employer, this would not appear there at all. The display company as. This will allow you to override the company name that you registered with. So if you like it to appear as anything other than what you're registered with, you can put that there. And also, if you'd like to make it a confidential listing, you simply check this box, and the system will automatically suppress all of your personal information, such as the profile, company name, logo, things like that. Okay, next is the means by which you would receive your applications. So you have the option to send them to an email address or a page on the website. The search word box is for any additional keywords that you would think would be relevant that don't already appear in the description or requirements area. Okay, and the government compliance, you just have to agree to that. Just basically states that you're not discriminating against anyone. And the notes section is just for your reference only and does not appear on the job listing. Once all the mandatory fields are filled in, simply click Save and Preview. This will then take you to a preview of the job listing. Again, this looks pretty blank, so just kind of put in basic information. But you can go down through and review it. If anything looks off, simply click on the Make Changes button, which will take you back to the screen we were just on to make any necessary changes. If everything looks good, hit Post Job Now. This will then take you into the package selection. So here you have the option to do the AOA package, or you can do the network package. And also we have the different durations. You can choose a longer duration for each drop-down if you like. Also, if you choose to do the NHCN listing, it'll also then provide you with a full list of all of the association sites that your listing would appear on. You simply click the radio button for the package you like. Hit Continue. She'll take you to the next step, let you know what your current order is. It also gives you the option to add on the featured job. This just spotlights your job listing a bit. It will appear on the job seeker's homepage at the top, and it will also be flagged in the list of job results and highlighted, so that way it brings more attention to it. Again, this is optional. You can then click Continue to Payment, which will then take you to the checkout screen, let you know what your current order is. You do have an area to enter a promo or marking code if one was provided to you. You also have the area here. You can enter a PO or IO number if your company requires that for tracking. Okay, next is the billing contact. This will automatically default to the information that was registered during registration, but you can update this if you have a different billing contact. You can change that. And at the bottom we have Pay with Credit Card. So once all of the fields here, the information has been filled in, the Pay with Credit Card button will highlight. You'll then click on Pay with Credit Card, which will then take you to the next step in the process, is confirming the purchase. This page just basically states that your order has not been completed until you would click the Process Order button. And once you hit Process Order, this will then take you to your receipt page. It'll say thank you for posting on the Career Center. At that point, it'll automatically send the user on the account a confirmation email. You will also on this page be able to print or email a receipt elsewhere, and it will let you know that your job listing will appear on the site within an hour. Okay. All right. So that actually concludes the employer side of the site. So just take a moment here to log out, and we'll pop over to the job seeker side to give you a feel of the job seekers. Okay. So we're clicking on the links from the main splash page. This will take you into the job seeker side of the site. This is the main page for job seekers, which we do have a couple of the commonly used job seeker links as well. So coming down the page at the top, we have the featured jobs. So this is where the featured jobs would appear if you would have chose the add-on for your job listing. Okay. Coming down, we have a quick job search. Job seeker can use this area to enter any keywords. Then just simply click on Find Jobs, and it'll provide them with a list of jobs that would meet that criteria. Okay. Coming down the left, we have a couple of the job seeker shortcuts or commonly used links. And post your resume to begin walking them through the resume posting process. Job alerts, manage saved jobs. We do have a job search, so take them to a full list of all of the jobs that they can search through. The career development tools, which they can access. We do have some things such as resume writing and career coaching. And also we have our customer service help link, which is similar to our employer side. Gives them a list of the FAQs for job seekers, provides them with our phone number and also the email option. Okay, so whenever the job seeker is ready, they would click on the account access. Okay. In this area, we have a couple different options. So if they're already a member of the AOA, they simply just enter their username and password. This will open up their account and they can begin posting from there. If they are new, simply click on the Register Now. If they're a non-member and they're new, click on Register Now. This will walk them through the process of actually creating the account. Okay. So I went ahead and created an account previously, so I'll go ahead and log into that. Okay. Once they complete setting up their account, this will then take them into the My Account page within the job seeker side. So at this point, when they're ready, just simply click on Post Your Resume. And this will actually begin walking them through the registration process. This is similar to the employer side. Again, we'll walk them through the entire process step by step. So first, it'll actually have the job seeker upload their document. And what the system will actually do is it'll pull the information from the document that's uploaded, just to kind of fill in the blanks for them. Okay, so upload the document. You can choose public, confidential, or private, which we'll go over in just a little bit more depth in the next couple steps. Okay. All right. As they come through, next we'll take them to the contact information and just kind of go down through and verify the information or make any adjustments if necessary. Okay. So it'll pre-fill their address, and they can put in any phone numbers if they'd like to be contacted by phone. Once all that's filled in, hit Save and Continue. Next screen will provide all of their history, their employment and education history. Again, all of this information was pulled from the document that was uploaded. However, they do have the ability to edit any of the sections if they'd like. To the upper left-hand corner of each section, there's a couple of different things they can do. The X will remove that section completely. The up and down arrows will change the order in which the information is appearing. And the green plus will add a blank section underneath if anything happened to be missed. Okay, so at this point, they'd want to go down through, verify all of their employment history, and also at the bottom, verify their education history. Once this looks good, again, just hit Save and Continue at the bottom, which will then walk them into the next step of registering the account. The career job title will automatically pre-fill to the last held position. However, they can edit that or remove that completely if they like, because it's not a mandatory field. They can enter a career objective. Next, they'll choose the categories that they're mostly interested in. And next, they can choose the education completed. We do also ask some additional questions just for searching for the employer side of the site. Ask if they're a full-time student, their current salary, the employment type of positions that they're interested in, whether they would be interested in internships or entry-level positions, desired salary, if they're willing to relocate, and their willingness to travel. And lastly, we ask their work status, whether they would be authorized to work in the U.S. or if they would require sponsorship. Okay, again, once that's filled in, just save and continue, which will take them into the visibility section. So here they have three options. You can choose public, confidential, or private. Public will put all of their information and any documents that they select in the next box here out within the searchable resume database that employers can view and reach out to them if interested. Second option is confidential. This will put their profile out, such as their work history, education history, their objective. This will put all this out in the resume database. However, their name, address, and email address will all appear as confidential. Employers can still contact them through the resume database. However, it's done confidentially. So the employer will be able to see who they're sending that email to. And the last option is private. This just simply keeps all of their information saved in their account for them to apply to just the positions that they're interested in. Okay. Lastly, here at the bottom, they have the ability to upload additional documents. So it does tell them they can upload up to 5 different files. We do have a link here to all of our allowed document types, which I'll show you briefly. We do have a pretty extensive list that the system is compatible with, so we don't typically run into anything that wouldn't work with the system. Okay. And we do also give them their size limitations, let them know it has to be 2 megabits or less. Okay. Again, once this is set, just hit Save and Continue. Let them know that their changes will not be saved until they click on the Apply Changes button. So at this point, they can go down through, verify all the information. We do have a little edit link to the upper right-hand corner of each section if any changes need to be made. But if everything looks good, they can hit Apply Changes. Okay. And this lets them know that their resume has been updated or completed. They can begin searching jobs, set up their job agent, or return back to their My Account page. So in the future, when they come in, it's automatically going to put them on their My Account page, which does give them their contact information, let them know the status. If it was searchable, it would let them know how many views and when it was last viewed. And at the bottom, it keeps track of their applications, how many they've sent in the past 12 months, when they last applied, and if they currently have any job alerts. Okay. So at this time, that actually concludes the Career Center walkthrough. So I'll go ahead and turn it back over to Patty then, and she can review anything with you.
Thank you, April. AOAExcel would like to thank Boxwood for their support and thank April for her participation in today's demonstration. To access the Optometry's Career Center, we encourage you to register now at optometryscareercenter.com or contact customer support at 1-888-491-8833 and dial extension 2286 for more information. Also, a wide array of member-only benefits are available at excelod.com/success-manager. So we welcome you to log in and create your account profile using your AOA member ID number and your 6-digit date of birth. Once again, I'd like to thank April and thank you for joining our conference call today.